This is a criminal case. And now Floyd, who is 49 years old, is facing up to and potentially even more than 20 years in prison if he's
20 years. So listen, I've been seeing this recently that apparently Floyd is faking checks. Come on, Floyd. You supposed to be money making Floyd, whatever he call himself. Why are we faking checks, bro? Come on.
ultimately convicted.
This guy is literally about to get blocked from even fighting at all. The situation is getting so bad. I can't keep up with the amount of lawsuits that Floyd Mayweather is getting day by day.
I want to do it, not because I have to do it. Whereas Pacquiao, at his age, which is sad that he has to fight.
He has to fight. Floyd,
you know, I'm financially set.
Floyd Mayweather's finances are a complete disaster.
Floyd, bro. Let's be truthful here. You talking about man, he has to fight. You don't. You just want to. Let's be real, Floyd. Let's be real. Weren't you not just selling all your jewelry, selling your cars, sold everything because you run out of money? Like, listen, see, this one thing that I'm not understanding. He's not going broke to the point where he needs to eat McChickens every day and ramen noodles. Like, he's not. He ain't starving. He not starving. But he ain't feasting, you get what I'm saying? Like, listen. He went from having millions, probably like a few M's, not a few M's, like a few 100 M's, right? He got a few M&M's left. But like, he not broke to the point where he eating noodles. So you don't gotta put on this act to us, bruh. You don't gotta put on this act to us. We know you still got a little bit of money. But you don't gotta act like you this billionaire no more, cause you not, bro. It's alright.
Also, this guy is getting sued left, right, and center. And if this injunction goes through where he cannot fight, this guy's not going to be able to make any of his money back, and things are going to get worse.
Let's follow all the instructions down low and be that lucky winner.
Another day, another Floyd Mayweather lawsuit, but this one could stop him actually fighting. So Floyd Mayweather's being sued by promoters over the Mike Tyson and Pacquiao fights. You took millions and just bailed. So basically, this guy has a habit of negotiating deals and just taking cash up front as an advance before he's even done anything. He just takes money. He doesn't wait for the deal to be over to secure his paycheck. And that's caused issues now.
Floyd Mayweather is in a breach.
I thought he was faking checks. See, look at me all lost. I thought he was faking checks. My bad. That's not what happened.
He is officially in a breach. He's been in a breach since the day he went out and said what he said on Saturday, but he's officially in a breach as of yesterday.
As Floyd Mayweather is being sued by a boxing promoter who claims they paid the legendary boxer $4.65 million in a
for the fight Mike Tyson and Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather from the desert court to TMZ. That's crazy, bro. But like, one thing I feel like, why are y'all giving money up front, like an advance up front, to fight Mike Tyson and Matt? Dang. Like, how bad has it got to the point where he getting $4.6 million? And I'm saying only for him, not for a regular person. That's still money, bro. Like, a lot of people don't see that in their lifetime, but Floyd, he supposed to be a billionaire. You getting 4.65 as an advance for 2 fights? I don't know, bro.
Advance for fights against Mike Tyson and Manny Pacquiao, only for Floyd to just walk away from the deals. According to an explosive lawsuit filed Thursday in New York and obtained by TMZ Sports, CSI Entertainment claims they paid millions for exclusive rights for 2 major Mayweather bouts. So we all know about Mayweather's comeback because he had money issues, going to have these massive opportunities to fight again. But actually right now, there's going to be major issues for him in even negotiating these deals because there's lawsuits around it.
He has a cure period. There's certain things that he needs to do, and he has multiple breaches, not just one. So this was never an exhibition. It was never going to be an exhibition. It was never signed as an exhibition. Manny Pacquiao has no interest in doing an exhibition with Floyd. And just for the record, what the public doesn't know, Floyd Mayweather signed not 1, not 2, but 3 different agreements on 3 different dates with 2 different parties that ultimately got intertwined in the month of January. And this is all related to his return to professional boxing.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 40.
So they first...
Basically, this whole thing is Floyd has to fight. That's what I'm noticing about boxers. Like, I'm not understanding how y'all boxers go from having hundreds of millions, making 120 million from one fight, and then y'all go broke to spending like that. Like, bro, you would think if you got all this money, you put a few million in a side account in a high yield savings account, you build all that interest. You build all that interest, you have income. You'll be living great. Like, listen, I'm just saying, me speaking as a human, from my perspective, how could you go broke when you have made $1 billion in your sport? Like, listen, you'd have made so much money just off interest. You should be eating good, bro. You should be eating good. So I don't know how it gets that bad to the point where you gotta sell your jewelry. Like, come on, bro.
Say there was an exhibition fight for Iron Mike, followed by a rematch with Manny Pacquiao where Floyd would be risking his 50-0 undefeated record. But CSI claims they made $4.5 million in combined payments to Mayweather's management company, Apex Ventures, to get exclusive rights to the events, and Floyd personally signed off on this deal. There goes Floyd Mayweather once again signing off on things. We know he can't read, and we spoke about this before, he's done it again, but CSI say wasted no time on turning it. The day after they paid him a separate $150k advance, he announced he was fighting a Greek boxer instead of Tyson with a different promoter. They also claim Mayweather secretly signed a separate deal with another company to stream the fight with Pacquiao on Netflix in Las Vegas. And obviously Floyd Mayweather is in trouble with Netflix as well because he's lied about the situation regarding the fight. He's trying to manipulate it into being an exhibition.
I'm seeing these boxers doing, bro. Y'all cutting ties like Adrian Bronner. Yes. Yeah. All right. But I'm seeing what all these boxers doing. They cutting ties with everybody like Adrian Bronner, Mike Tyson. Well, not Mike Tyson really, but like it's always like I don't know how to explain what I'm saying, but like Adrian Bronner, Floyd Mayweather, it's like if they want to come back to the sport, like they get so much money, and then when it's time for them to come back to the sport, they can't because they didn't cut ties, burnt bridges with all these people. You know what I'm saying?
Bout where it has to be a pro bout.
Before he wants an exhibition with me, but I disagree, and I don't want to fight with exhibition with him. I want to fight a real fight like this. So this is it. Like this is what I'm waiting for.
First one was on October 24th. The second one was on November 6th. Third one was on December 14th. He received money for all three agreements when he signed them. Okay. Not only that, he's taken an advance on his purse on this Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, okay, on his fight against Pacquiao. So there's another lender also that's now involved in this, okay? So him saying that it's not at the Sphere, him saying that there's no real fight, that's complete bullshit.
So Floyd's just leveraged the Manny Pacquiao fight and the Mike Tyson fight, saying, look, to all these different people, signed a bunch of different deals. Now all the broadcasters are confused.
What that dude was saying, I'm confused. So he was saying Pacquiao don't want to fight him. Basically, like he was saying he don't have no interest in fighting Floyd, but they had a contract for Floyd to sign. Or like, you see what I'm saying? I'm not understanding that part. I'm not understanding that part where he was like, Pacquiao, man, he don't want to fight Floyd. How you don't want to fight Floyd? And they're supposed to have an expedition match on Netflix.
And this guy's got money up front for a bunch of them.
First of all, Maypac to that Sphere. What part did being at the Sphere kind of play in you taking that fight?
Well, as of right now, we don't know exactly where the fight is going to be at. We don't know the location of the fight. The Sphere is one of the places that they talked about. So we don't know if it's 100% going to be there. And this is not actually a fight, it's an exhibition.
Okay.
So we're going to do it again, and hopefully we're going to entertain the people.
Right. And as far as that, what's it going to be like fighting him again, like 11 years later now?
It's just, I never really took any abuse, in the sport of boxing. Still extremely healthy, I work out every day. And, I got an exhibition with Mike Tyson also, another exhibition in Greece. So if I'm just sitting at home and I'm just...
Man, you see how they keep taking these expedition matches, bro. Once all of them, your favorite athletes. Mike Tyson, no shade to Mike Tyson, but like, bro, he took that fight with Jake Paul for money. Who else? Floyd. He taking that fight for money. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's starting to realize it's not a real fight. Floyd not waking up like, bro. Floyd in his 30s, ain't it? Like Floyd, he not waking up like, yo, I want to fight. No, he waking up, I need this money. How we gonna get this money? Cause he didn't spend it all.
Working on it every day, spending time with my grandson and spending time with my children. I said, why not go out, have a little fun, entertain, and put on some exhibitions? And so that's what I'm doing.
No, you didn't. Don't even lie like that, Floyd. No, you didn't, bro. You thought to yourself, bro, I'm going broke. I need some money. I got an image I need to uphold. I need some money. That's what you thought to yourself. You ain't think about, no, you don't want to fight, Floyd. You don't want to fight. You don't want to fight.
At this point, you can't even make this stuff up, but Mayweather's money issues are causing more money issues, and this guy is just not sticking to his word. But the more important thing is, he's not going to be able to make any money if he can't fight. And Floyd Mayweather was sued on Thursday by this company we just spoke about because of the advances, but they're trying to get an injunction to block his exhibition scheduled to take place next week as I'm making this video, June 27th. Because there is lawsuit after lawsuit regarding Mayweather, he actually responded. But just quickly, I want to catch you up on the last one he got as well, the whole situation of a failed check that we've covered.
Floyd Mayweather is facing 2 felony charges for allegedly writing a $200,000 bad check to buy a luxury watch. Court records show the boxer was charged in April with...
Come on, man. Come on, bro. I must not have heard this right. You mean to tell me Floyd Mayweather, right? Supposed to have all these, like... I don't even want to believe this, bro. I don't even want to believe this. Cause listen. How bad does it get? You're supposed to be a multi-million-dollar athlete. Hundreds of $1 million. One time he was claiming he was worth $1 billion? Yeah, we writing checks for $200K. Something's not adding up. And if you can't see it, then you blind. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, and mind you, Floyd, you have watches. You're currently selling your watches to get money to live, bro. Like Floyd. You have all these watches. Why do you need more? You in the hole. You dig yourself. Like, oh my God.
theft, as well as drawing and passing a check without sufficient funds with the intent to defraud. Prosecutors alleged that in 2024, Mayweather wrote the check to a designer resale store in Las Vegas, despite not having enough funds in his Wells Fargo bank account. Mayweather's attorney and representatives did not
He ain't have 200 in his bank account. You supposed to be Floyd Money Mayweather, bro. You ain't had 200?
immediately return the Associated Press request for comment. The case is scheduled for a hearing in September.
All celebrities get sued in certain periods when you have a lot of money, but the difference with this situation, Floyd Mayweather's going to have to go to court and actually fight felony charges. It's not just a lawsuit over money.
Legend is facing criminal charges in Nevada, including felony theft and intent to defraud for allegedly going to a jewelry store on New Year's Eve in 2024 and writing a bad check from a Wells Fargo account for a $200,000 Audemars Piguet watch. Now, the jewelry store says when they went to cash the check, the money wasn't there, but they knew it was Floyd Mayweather. They knew that this guy apparently had millions and millions of dollars, so they didn't go to police. They tried to work with Floyd over a year period, but they say that they got nowhere, that Floyd just continued to go.
Come on, bro. How dumb do you have to be? Not only did you rob this place out of 200,000, and they called you on some cool stuff like, yo, Floyd, we not even gonna get the police involved. We working out with you, and you not gonna accept that deal. So now, not only is you gonna go broker, trying to get lawyers, trying to get this, trying to get that, you might end up in jail, and nobody will trust you. How you want to fight these expedition matches and you over here scamming people out of check? Like, man.
Ghost them, and they got to the point where they said, we've just got to go to the authorities. So they go to cops investigate, and ultimately the prosecutors say this is a criminal case. And now Floyd, who is 49 years old, is facing up to and potentially even more than 20 years in prison if he's ultimately convicted. Now, the larger story here is, does Floyd Mayweather have any money?
But yeah, Mayweather put out a response saying, good press, bad press, facts or fiction, pick your poison. Every headline keeps my name in circulation and everything in motion. I appreciate it all. Keep the press coming. So Floyd Mayweather thinks people are just making things up about him at this point, even though there is lawsuit after lawsuit. And he put a caption saying, lies and negative news always travel faster than telling the truth. That's just the way things work. Unhappy people love bad news. I love stories they think they're gonna tear the strongest creature on earth down a black man. At the end of the day, my name staying in the media is still my name staying in the media. Attention is attention. People keep talking, people keep watching, and that attention keeps generating.
Attention is not attention, bro. Attention is not attention. And that generational wealth stuff, cut that out. I already said that, bro. Like, you don't have to lie to us. You don't have to lie to us, Floyd. You don't. You don't have to lie to us, bro. We know you ain't having it like that no more, bro. We understand. Man.